Hey everybody, Jonathan Mayer here, and I'm back with another Pro Wrestling Crate unboxing video. This is for the month of November 2021, and as referenced, today is November 23rd. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, thank you. If you've watched them before, I really appreciate that. I'd love if you'd subscribe to my channel, go back, watch some of the other videos, and check out other people's unboxing videos as well. Let's see some different takes on this same thing. I did learn this past month that Pro Wrestling Tees owner Ryan Barkin does view these videos and had some positive feedback to say. So that was really cool to hear. Shout out Ryan. Appreciate everything that you do, up there at Pro Wrestling Tees. But let's go ahead and go over the format of what we expect in this box. I do that every month, but there are new people that are always viewing this, so I want you to know what we expect, what wrestlers we're going to expect, and then we're going to crack open to this thing and see what we got. So this month, we're going to receive some items from Kenny Omega, Luna Vachon, Tyler Breeze, Terry Funk, RJ City, Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay. They were formerly known as the Iconics in WWE, Virgil, and Swoggle. So we're going to receive items from them. Now, when we say the items, every month you're going to receive 2 t-shirts. You're going to receive an autographed 8x10, a micro brawler, a lapel pin, and then usually a couple other items as well. So these wrestlers that I went over are going to make up those items, but you don't know, who's going to be who. I think we did get a spoiler. Occasionally, they'll tell you maybe one of the items to kind of help promote the box and sell it. I believe that one of the t-shirts is going to be Kenny Omega, but we will see. So let's go ahead and crack into it here and see what we got. And cut this tape. And let's take a look. So the first thing we see is the card. Now, one side of this card is going to show you what's in the box. We don't look at that first because we like to be surprised. And then the other side gives a preview of next month. So if I remember at the end, I've been better about that lately. I'll go over that at the end. So let's see what we got here. First things first, I see a black t-shirt. Always like a nice black t-shirt. And I think, just looking at the top of it there, maybe this is our Kenny Omega shirt. Let's see. So it said, I'm gonna say, kind of seemed like a smaller shirt, but it's not. It says, "My hero, Kenny Omega." Now, I know that's a tie-in to maybe a video game or something. I'm not exactly sure. Anime maybe or something. I know there's a My Hero Academia. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but so that's kind of cool. It says My Hero Kenny Omega. I think that might be the 3rd Kenny Omega shirt that I have now, which he's best wrestler in the world, currently taking a little time off, I think, to get healed up. So best wishes to him on that. Next thing we have is a sticker. I always love a sticker, and it is Terry Funk. As you may know, his the wrestling school or the dojo was called the Funk You Dojo, I believe. So you see these shirts that say Funk You on it. Not to be confused with anything else, but that's pretty cool. So next is our next t-shirt here. It's a gray shirt. I do like these gray shirts, and it's soft. Kings of Soft style, like we like to say with Pro Wrestling Tees. And it is Luna Vachon. So it's got a picture, 2 pictures of Luna there. And what does it say underneath? It says, "Daughter of Darkness." So I've commented before that maybe just kind of a photograph type picture on the shirt, not necessarily my favorite, but you're going to have some of those. But I'll find somewhere to wear that. Maybe I'll wear that when I'm playing basketball on Saturday and keep the guys guessing. They'll wonder what the heck's on my shirt, and I'll just dribble right around them or something. Okay, so next thing we got here, I was thinking it was a button at first, but it's just a mirror. So Tyler Breeze, had the gimmick where he would take a lot of selfies, and he was gorgeous, or, a good-looking guy. So on one side it says, I think that says "I'm gorgeous" with a picture of him. And the other side is just a mirror. Now, I probably wouldn't have really wanted a Tyler Breeze shirt, maybe. So just a mirror is fine. I'll throw that in my travel bag and maybe help use it when I'm shaving and traveling or something. So that's one of those throw-in items, like we like to say. So next up, and this is, I did not get the Chase, but I got Virgil. A Virgil micro brawler. That's kind of shining off the screen a little bit. Let me go over here. So that's cool looking. I actually do have an action figure where he's wearing that same thing, just up on the wall over here. You see all this stuff behind me. These other walls have things on them too. But that's cool. I like that. That's cool. I'm wondering what the Chase looks like. Next up, we have our lapel pin. There's also a chance at a Chase for these. I did not get the Chase. It is RJ City. Now, I don't know too much about RJ City. I believe he's from the Toronto area. Had a lot to do when David Arquette was wrestling within the last year or so. He's a good follow on Twitter. So I say I don't know much about him, and I listed off 3 or 4 things about him, but he is one that I don't know as much about, but I think, we may hear more about him in the future. Great personality. Now let's dig in here and see what else we got. I see we have a comic book. We often get those. And the comic book has Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay, the girls that were the Iconics. And it is a comic book, Tales from the Road. Now, I've never read comic books, even as a kid, but I keep all these. I put them in the book with my photos. I'll keep them nice and mint, because someday, it might be cool to have the whole collection of them. And I think, last but not least in here, we have our autograph. So let's see who we got. If we were to think in our head and go over a process of elimination, I always say that, maybe you can figure this out. I can't exactly remember right now. So let's see who we've got here. Oh yeah, Swoggle. He was also known as Hornswoggle in the WWE. Part of kind of the major wrestling figure podcast family. So it's an autograph of Swoggle. That's cool. I will put that in my book as well. Keep that nice and mint. Let's circle back here and just go over what we've got in this box. So we got our Swoggle autograph. We had our Tales from the Road comic that had Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay in it. We have our micro brawler, and it is in the new style packaging. A few of these recent brawlers have kind of gone back and forth on which style packaging they have. So this, you can actually take this protecting piece completely off, take the figure out so you can display it. I'll put it up there on my display right next to the $1 Million Man. You better believe that, which is a Funko that I have right now. Hopefully we get a micro brawler of him soon. But I'll get that up there, maybe next to the $1,000 broski. That'd be good as well. But if you wanted, you could then put them back in the package, and it pretty much still looks mint on card. We have our lapel pin from David Arquette's buddy, RJ City. We have a sticker, Terry Funk, the Funker. Now, a month or two ago, I had heard he wasn't doing so well. He wasn't in the best health. I haven't heard many updates on that lately, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm kind of check on that. Terry Funk is a legend, hardcore legend. We have our mirror from Tyler Breeze, just a little mirror here. And then we have our shirts. So here we have a gray soft shirt with Luna Vachon on it, the Daughter of Darkness. And we have a black shirt with Kenny Omega. It says, "My hero, Kenny Omega." Now, going into today, I always avoid spoilers at all costs if I can. I may have seen a person or two on Facebook say that this wasn't their favorite crate. Well, they can't all be our favorite. They come pretty darn close to that. They have some awesome crates. I enjoy this crate. I love the micro brawler. The micro brawler probably takes the cake for me this month. But these t-shirts I'll wear as well. Some people flip them and sell them, but I wear the shirts and I display the other stuff because I'm a wrestling fan. One interesting note about the shirts is this last week we were down at Walt Disney World. So I just really enjoyed wearing a different wrestling shirt every day. And, you know, you maybe walk through that park and just see thousands and thousands of people, and you have that one person who says, hey man, I love your shirt. And that makes it all worth it. So, and that did happen. So I love that. Subscribe. I'm going to wrap this up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not. I'd love that. Every month we have these pro wrestling crates. Quarterly we have the All Elite crates. So some months we're going to have two videos pretty close to each other. But if you subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate that. Thank you, and we'll see you next month. Happy holidays. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. I did forget to go over the card. I'm going to attempt to put this in at the end of the video. I like to just go a one-shot video, so this may not work. But next month, the wrestlers that will be in the box are going to be Kevin Steen, currently under WWE contract as Kevin Owens. Contract coming up soon, I believe. So maybe that's a spoiler of him leaving. Mick Foley, the Lucha Brothers, Awesome Kong, who recently retired, Glacier, EC3, Brian Pillman Jr., and Nick Gage. So that's a heavy hitter of a box. The Kevin Steen really has me curious of what that's all about. And then an item from Nick Gage will be awesome. So, you know, maybe if somebody didn't love this month, there's going to be something next month that I'm sure you're going to love. That's who we're going to expect. Thanks for seeing this little edition. We'll see if it makes it to the video.